Hello, hello, hello. Guess what day it is? It's Wednesday. It's Tuesday for me, but it's Wednesday for you. It's Taco Tuesday day. Yeah, Dale just left to go do his taco thing. So it's time for me to get busy. Get busy. Okay, let me show you where I'm at. Sorry, my chair is not rolling properly. We got these new wheels for our chair. Dale had to have them. Had to have these wheels because they're like rollerblade wheels. They're all rubberized on the bottom and stuff. And we have wood floors. And our chair had been like mucking up the wood floor. And we don't have a mat down or anything. So he's like, let's try these chairs, these wheels on these chairs. And I was like, okay. So I ordered these wheels and I don't know. I'm not a fan of them. He just liked to buzz around on it like it was a, carnival ride or something. And I'm like, I still think it just kind of doesn't move right and it gets stuck and stuff. But he's happy with them. He's happy. Okay, all right. Anyhow, happy Father's Day to him. Huh? Wait, he's not my dad. Huh? He's not my dad. Why am I buying him something for Father's Day? I don't know. Anyhow, this is what I'm working on. What are you working on? This is my Craftably. It is, I'll show you. Very small picture here, sorry. It is called Gnomes in a Snowy Forest. It is by Makiko. I love me some Makiko. Does this help? Do you see it up here? I don't know. Ooh, where are we? I don't know. Anyhow, I love Makiko. I'm making a gnome. I've got his beard. And his beard comes over this way. His hat's up here, goes down this way. And these are his pants. We're making pants right now. Gnomey pants. But this is the start of my third row. I've got 2 rows done over here. Yeah, 2 rows. And it's very pretty. I'm really liking it. So this is my June and July canvas. And I don't care. I mean, I'm just going to keep rolling. If I get more than half of it done this month, I get more than half done. Maybe I'll have time to do some other things. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm cruising right along. I'm having a good time with it. It's round drills. Yay, round drills. I've done so many squares recently. I'm so happy to just be cruising along with some round drills. Yeah. Having a good old time with it. Craftably Craze. Yeah, that's why we're doing Craftablies right now, because it is Craftably Craze this month. Brandy, Mystery of Diamonds, and Kara, the principal painter, and we're all working on this Craftably Craze event. And there's prizes. I've given away my prize. I had a winner. I got a gift card. I decided, since life is a little crazy right now, I would just do a gift card. And I don't think she minded that at all. Matter of fact, I think she was happy with a gift card. So there you go. Yeah, Kira should be giving away her prize. She was week 2. And I'm going to touch base with her. I didn't see her comment or number the comments, so I'm not certain exactly what she's doing or how she's doing it. I don't know. I got to touch base. Okay. Anyhow, this is week 3 that we are currently in. This is Brandy's week, and she'll be giving away a prize at the end of this week. And then for the grand prize, you have until the end of June, that very last day of June, to put a progress photo, and you can put a finish if you finish for week 4, if you get a finish in there. So you could possibly have 2 entries on week 4. And we're going to go live from the retreat, because we will all be at the retreat. And we'll go live from there, and we'll give away our fantastic prizes, which are 2 $50 gift cards from Craftably. Yay! Thank you, Craftably. Love you guys. Take care. Right? So anyhow, yeah, that's what we's up to. Been looking at the pictures. There's fantastic, fantastic pictures of things. Oh, really? I had that symbol right there. Darn it. Oh well. We're moving on. We're moving on to this sleeve here. Got them. I'll get them later. um, yeah, having a great time. Don't forget. Do not forget this. To coincide with Craftably Craze that we are doing, Craftably is having a giveaway themselves, where they're giving away a $200 gift card, I think 2 $100 gift cards, 3 $50 gift cards, never to be had again canvases, and other paintings. You guys, all you have to do is go purchase. Just go make a purchase from Craftably, and you will be entered into their fantastic drawing. There again, they're getting new paintings in. They are on the way. So that order is paid for and shipped, and can hardly wait for it to get here, you guys. It's going to be something. It is something. Let me tell you, there's some beautiful, beautiful stuff in there. And you're not going to want to miss out. But they still have things in stock. So the last order that they received, I think 2 or 3 of the items are sold out. So they were very popular. We're picking the artwork. We are picking the artwork. They are putting out polls for you to go vote. Affiliates got to see the images first. Then I think some special people. There's a little group of like, I don't know, super duper customers, I guess. And now I think they've just put it in the group, I think, for everybody. I'm not certain, but I think anybody can go vote now for images. And that's what they've been having produced, is the things that we love. So that's working out great. We're getting what we like, and there's like, it's taken the guessing out of it, no misses anymore. It's stuff that people really wanted. So cool. Love it. Can hardly wait for those to get here. What's it been now? I don't know, 3 weeks maybe since they've shipped. So they're cruising. I mean, they're cruising, on the boat, cruising. Yep. So they'll be here. So keep supporting our friends over at Craftably. They're doing great things, and they have a great product. I mean, they have a great product, and they have more things in the works. Michael's always working on something. Always got something up his sleeve. So always exciting to see what he's working on. Yeah, join along. Join along. Okay. Gosh, what else? What else? Christmas in July is getting ready to start. I suppose I need to do some sort of an announcement or something for that. What do you think? Let everybody know what's going on for Christmas in July. That's with my good friend Maritza. My sister Maritza. Yeah. So we'll be doing that in July. I think she's going to pull out a WIP. I'm definitely going to just keep working on this. That's my plan. I want to get this puppy done. Finished, right? So I figured 2 months, I can do it. 2 months is enough time to get this painting finished. I mean, it's not a small painting. It's a 28 by 20 inch, 28 inch by 20 inch. Pretty good size, but I mean, if you can't see it, but right up there, up that way, it says Craftably right up there. So that means that's the center of the painting, right? So this row I'm doing is halfway, and it's the 20th. So I've still got, a good 10 days to work on this, and I'm almost halfway. Oh, darn it. I missed one of these guys. Got stuck in my corner. Get out of there. Get. There. Okay. like I said, we're working on pants, so I need some more browns and tans. Pants are tan. Oh, we don't want a pantless gnome now, do we? No, we don't want a pantless gnome. So, anyhow, yeah, I will try to get an announcement video out. It won't be a kit up video, that's for sure, because I'm done kitted up. I'm done kitted up. It'll just be an announcement. Rules, regulations, standards, procedures, all that stuff, right? All that stuff. So it's pretty easy, pretty basic. Just like Maritza and I have been doing most of our events recently. Pretty easy, simple. Join along. All right. I mean, I can tell you the basics right now. Something Christmas or wintry, because it's Christmas in July, does not have to be a new start. But please just have a good amount to do on it still, like at least half of it. And, you'll post pictures and progress pictures and all that fun stuff, and we'll give away a couple prizes. Yeah. How's that sound? Sounds good to me. Very simple, low key. Just, yeah. Ain't nobody got time to get all complicated with stuff. That's how we look at it. Nobody has time for complicated. And it's just supposed to be fun anyhow. No high stakes stuff here, just fun. That's how we like to roll. Have some fun. Alrighty. I'll give you all the official details, soon. When I find a moment to sit and film that, I will do so. Got a lot on my plate at the moment. So I know I've been talking about it for weeks now, but the retreat, oh my gosh. As of today, when you're hearing this, the retreat is in 1 week. I will be there in 1 week. Setting up and all of that good jazz. Today, Angie's coming over. We're stuffing swag bags. Mostly. There are people who are attending that are bringing swag. We'll still need to stuff that in the bags, but, the workload's going to be a lot less at the retreat location because we're getting a lot of stuff done here at home. I like it. I like it that way. So, yeah. I know the big buzz is all about retreats, and everybody's wanting to know, and how do you go, and where do you find info? And all I can say is you just got to keep your eyes and your ears tuned in to people on YouTube. Follow along in my Facebook group, me and Maritza's group, Diamond Moments and Krafts. If we have retreat info there, even if it's not ours or mine, because Maritza doesn't plan a retreat, but if I have info about other retreats, I will try to put it there in my group so that you can get some more information and maybe be able to attend. Like, they are super, super popular. Everybody wants to go. We still, for Great Lakes, have I don't know, 15 to 20 people on the waiting list still. And, that's a lot. A lot of people signed up. So, that's how that goes. Just keep your ears tuned in. I'll try to inform you what I know. And yeah, hopefully you'll get to go to a retreat someday. They're a ton of fun. I'm looking forward to it. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so ready to go. I'm so ready to go. Just to have a little break from, my daily life and go have a good time and sit and craft all day if I wanted to. I won't, because I can't do that. That's not my style. I can't sit all day, but I'll find lots of things to do. So busy with that. Trying to work outside a little bit, working on a flower bed that we're redoing. got way overgrown, and so we're bringing it back down to a reasonable, amount of foliage. It was crazy. These bushes just took off and overran the whole thing. So it's looking super nice. I'm really happy with it right now. I like what it looks like. We got new fencing, not new fencing, reinforced fencing out there to keep critters out. And yeah, the Fort Knox of Mindy's Gardens. That's what it is. Fort Knox around here. It's not a chicken or a rabbit or a chipmunk, or something. There's always something out there. Dale thinks that it wasn't like chipmunks or rabbits that got into our garden and ate the beans because he caught Miss Lulabelle in there eating the beans in the garden. I'm like, really? Lulu? Naughty girl Lulu. So I don't know. She can fly, We've protected the garden from things that are on the ground and can scoot through little places. We did not go up higher and protect it from things that might fly in. Nope, we did not. So he's not happy with her. I'm not happy with her. I don't know. It's a battle around here. It's just a battle. Oh, wow. So seriously, how come there's always one that like comes out, falls out, doesn't go where it's supposed to be, there. Get in there. Do I have any S's here? I have no S's. Nope. I think we're going to work on 3s. We got lots of 3s. Oh, and we got 6s here too. Tans and creams. Tans and creams. Oh, boy. So, yeah, my flower garden really stinks. I am super, super disappointed with the flower garden. I can't get anything to grow out there. I have 3 rows of zinnias. I planted a whole entire row of cosmos, and I see 2 plants have come up. In front of the greenhouse where we put a little box, like a planting box in there, I've got some plants in there. That one's not looking too bad. But the rest of it, I'm just like, where are all the plants I planted? Where are all the seeds? Where are they? They're not coming up, and I don't know why. I mean, the only thing I can attribute it to is how dry it is here, but we water all the time. So Dale will go out there. He's got hose systems hooked up that go out to the vegetable garden and the flower garden, and he'll go out there and he'll turn one on for a while in the evening, and then he'll come back and he'll switch it to the other garden. So we're watering, but I don't know. Is it just not enough? I have no idea. Plenty of weeds are growing. Okay, I got lots and lots of weeds out there, but that's not the point. That's not what I'm trying to grow. I mean, things can grow. Maybe the flower seeds are old. I don't know. So this year is looking like a bust almost, I'll have some zinnias. I've got like 3 or 4 rows of zinnias, but other than that, it's just not doing much at all. Very disappointing. I told Dale, I was like, I'm almost tempted to just go rake up some of this stuff, just, start over, go to the store, get some more seed packets. Is it too late? I mean, it's the end of June. Shoot, last year, because, my mom, I didn't plant anything out there until mid to late June. And I had some stuff grow. So is that unreasonable? I mean, I don't know. I might try it. I mean, if I was going to do it, though, I would really need to do it this week before I left for 4 days. 4? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. No, 4.5. To go to the retreat. I'd really want it done, like this week, but I just don't know if I have time to do that. I don't. And then part of me says, just wait. Just wait. Maybe things will start growing out there. Maybe. Maybe you're too antsy, premature, I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably just leave it. Call it what it is. Feel like it's too late to do anything, do anything different. Dale is still out there in the back being master cleanup crew, I guess. That's what he's doing. He's just cutting out dead stuff, hauling out stuff. It's like every day he's out there. Just lately it's the grapevines. I have a video. Oh my gosh, it'll be in a farm video. Although I don't know how I'm going to do it exactly because he had his phone in his pocket playing music and he was recording, and I'm like, ugh, I can't have that music, in the video because I will definitely get a copyright claim for that. So I can't have the music. Maybe I could, and he's talking. I finally got him to turn it off, but I was like, maybe I could just overdub with music at the beginning and you won't hear any of the conversation until he turns off the music. I don't know. But some amazing stuff going on out there in the back. There's a grapevine out there that he just attaches with the tractor on a chain and pulls and just takes off and drives for who knows how far he goes until he thinks he gets all of it pulled out of the trees. I don't know why. I don't know why he has decided this is what he wants to do. Eradicate the whole back area of grapevine. I don't understand, but it's keeping him busy. It is keeping him busy. And that is something he does not ask me to do. He does not ask me to come out there and help him pull the grapevine. So I'm free of that duty. No Mindy needed. Yay. So, I mean, he's having fun with it, I guess. Let him keep working at it. He's lost 10 pounds. He's like, yep, I'm down about 10 pounds. I'm like, oh, cool. He said, yep, all that moving out there and pulling and tugging. There are days he comes in and he is beat. He's just like, I'm exhausted. I'm like, I'm sure that you are. That's a lot of work. So that's what he's up to. Got a little wrench thrown in that, though. He's not going to be able to do it every day when he wants to, because we're watching 3 grandkids a little bit this summer. Weren't quite sure how much it was going to be, how many days, how many hours, whatever, but it's kind of all figured out now. They are going to summer school, so we're going to have them for 2 half days. Dale will have to go pick them up. He went to pick them up yesterday. Yesterday was the first day. So we went to pick them up where they live by the mailboxes. Okay. And he was there in plenty of time to pick them up. And the bus was 20 minutes late. Now, it was the first day of summer school. Hopefully it gets better. But he sat there for 20 minutes before the bus ever got there. So he spent most of the time with the kids right there. No, not really. But they got back here and they don't have to have any lunch because, hey, they're fed lunch at summer school. I'll be darned if they didn't walk in the house. And this is funny. I have these little, I buy these scones. Meijer makes them. They have a wonderful bakery at Meijer. I mean, they do birthday cakes. They can make you a wedding cake. I mean, they've got a good bakery. So I buy these scones, and they are white chocolate raspberry scones. I love them. I have one a day. That is my like little guilty pleasure. I have 1 scone a day. Okay. So they come in, and the oldest one, they just come in and they're just like start fishing around for, looking for stuff. And I'm like, what do you want? So the oldest one, he just walks up to me and very quietly, he comes right up to me and he goes, I'm going to have a scone. And I was like, no, you're not. No, you're not. And he's like, no, not, you didn't ask. He's just like, I'm going to have a scone. And I'm thinking, no, those are grandma's treats. No. You are not having one of my scones. And I'm thinking, you don't need any food. You just had lunch. There is no need for you to have anything anyhow, right? So then the next thing was they all wanted something to drink. I'm like, okay, you have something to drink. So they each have like their own little cup here. They're Tupperware cups. And we've had them forever. So they each have their own little cup. And the first thing we had to do, we're trying to teach them how to use the ice maker and the water dispenser on the refrigerator door, right? Nobody in their life, no home that they go to, has a refrigerator that has the ice and water dispenser on the door. So the first time one of the kids went to use that, what did they do? They put water in their cup and then ice. And what happens? Of course, it goes everywhere. Splashes in the cup and it just goes everywhere. So here's Dale yesterday. All right, come here. All of you, come here. He lines them all up in front of the refrigerator and he's like, we're going to have a lesson on how to use this. And explains it all to them, how it will splash all over if you do the water first and then the ice. And then he let them go ahead and try. And he stood right there and, he watched them. I'm like, good for you, right? Good for you. So teaching them how to use the water and ice, that's the first lesson. And then he had them busy. He had them busy. He thought he was going to get them to go out in the backyard and clean up dog doo-doo. Well, that didn't work real well. They started and then they're like, oh, is this dog poop? And yep, it is. The granddaughter was the one that was like, I'm Grandpa's helper. I will help him. And she did. She really did help him. And the boys took off and went running down by the pond and, yeah. Well, then they went and they were going to pick up some rocks. So he needed to get the tractor, the lawnmower, it's really a lawnmower, and the little trailer and go pick up these rocks. And so the kids want to ride in the little trailer, of course, So he gets them in there and they go to like Holly's rocks and the trailer had been breaking. Part of it had been breaking. So they get the rocks done and then he takes them all out to the shop. All 3 of them out to the shop. And he's teaching them. This is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to fix the trailer. So he's got the wheels off. He's got the axles off. He's got this. He's got that. When I get out there, he's showing them how to put air in the tires and how to check the tires for air, right? So he asks the oldest one, he says, do you know what a tire gauge is? No. Okay. So he goes and he gets it. But he's just giving them these little lessons, He's teaching them about this and that. They did not like it though. So he's got an air compressor for his air, And then when the air comes out, it goes and makes a big noise and the air goes shooting out. Well, he pointed it at him and, shot the air at him. Oh my goodness. Granddaughter did not like that. She was like, why did you do that? What is that? And I thought she was going to start bawling, but it's just air. Anyhow, he talked to him about grease in the axles and this and that. And I'm just standing there watching. I was like, okay, all right. You do what you're doing there. You keep up your teaching there, Grandpa. And then after they got that done, what'd they do after that? I don't know. I think after that, it was just kind of like free time. When they came up to the house, I mean, they've been in and out of the house like all day, you know. Got to teach them, close the doors, you know, when you come in, close the door, take off your shoes. If you've been outside and you're all, you know, grassy and, you know, whatever, take off your shoes. Don't just go running around tracking stuff everywhere. Grandpa vacuumed yesterday morning before you got here. And you know what? Even though he vacuumed yesterday, they still traipsed in all kinds of stuff. There's all kinds of dirt and grass out there on the wood floor. But anyhow, then we just kind of chilled a little bit. We sat on the deck and, you know, the kids decided they wanted to start jumping off the porch. And I was like, okay, well, I don't care. You can jump off the porch. But so that was off the front of the porch. But the other side of our deck, I don't know why the guy who built this house did what he did. But there's a deck. So our house is built like into a hill, if you can imagine. Like, so the front of the house is like street level. You know, you walk in, you walk right into the front, right into the living room. It's all right there. Out the back, though, like our bedroom is way up high and you can see all of the basement. So it's like into a hill, you know, if that makes sense. So the back, you see the whole house in the back. The first floor is up high and the basement is there. So the deck has a great big drop off the edge and it drops off down the hill. And there's no railing or anything on it. There never has been. I mean, it's probably, let's see, if I stand there in front of it, it's probably 4.5 feet, a drop of 4.5 feet. Okay. So you don't want to fall off it, right? We're always careful when the kids are here that they don't get to the edge. The dogs just know, they don't go over there. But after the kids decided they were going to start jumping off the front of the porch, then I look over and the oldest one yells at me, "Look, Grandma!" And he has jumped off on the side. Now, he jumped off the part, it's hard to explain, but he jumped off the part that wasn't, it was probably a foot to 2 foot where he jumped off. And then I was just like, no, I just got, no, do not jump off that side. Because, you know, the one end is quite a drop. And, you know, they're kids, I get it, and they're pretty resilient, but you could also get hurt. It's quite a drop. And I'm like, no, don't do that. So that was another thing. It's a lot of teaching stuff, just a lot of teaching stuff. And, you know, when we first knew that we were going to have them, and it's really like 4 hours a day, I think, is what it's turned out to be. It's like 4 hours a day. 30, yeah, 4 hours a day. I thought, you know, I thought at first we were going to have them all day. And if we're going to have them all day, we were going to do some school stuff. We were going to do school. But now that they're going to summer school, so they're getting more actual academic learning at summer school, I don't feel the need to do that here, right? But there's all kinds of other little lessons and life lessons that we can be teaching them, right? Just things like, you know, how to work the ice and water on the fridge, just stuff like that. So, I mean, we don't have things planned to do, but things come up. And Dale's really good about finding little things to do. Like, you know, we're going to go pick up these rocks and take care of this. And then they went out back and, you know, just different things. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. 2 days a week. 2 days a week. He'll pick them up at 1:30. Yeah, he didn't get back till 2 o'clock yesterday. And they were here until about 5. So she gets out of work early, like at 4:30 or something. So that was our day. Oh, until the very end, one more teaching lesson. We have a hammock out back, and we love the hammock. You know, we like to just lay in the hammock and relax and whatnot. You know, Dale takes naps in the hammock. I can't sleep in the hammock, but he can. Anyhow, the kids, of course, love to play on the hammock. And it's not just laying on the hammock and enjoying it. No. What do they want to do? They treat it like a swing, like a toy. And how high can I push somebody? Can I tip them off? You know, make them fall off? All of that nonsense. So that's what they started doing. And Dale at first was just like, let them. I don't care. I mean, if they knock somebody off and somebody falls off and gets hurt, well, they get hurt. And I'm like, okay, I'll leave them for now. And then, you know, it starts ramping up, getting worse, getting a little more aggressive. And then somebody does fall off and, you know. So finally, call them on up to the house. Like, all right, come on, come here. Time to have a chat. The oldest one thought that he was immune to the conversation and he kept trying to walk away. And I'm like, no, come here, come here. Got them all standing there, went over the whole thing. What is a hammock for? They knew what the hammock's for. They're not, you know, they know. So, had the whole conversation about not doing what they've been doing. You know? Okay, yep, we got it. I said, and if you can't follow those rules, there will be no hammock. And if we have to take it down, we'll take it down, you know, because we're not going to go through this. If you can't use it correctly, we won't have it up. It's on a stand, so we can take it apart, you know. So they're like, yep, understood. Yes, got it. Yep, got it, Grandma. Okay, yep. And they all just take off running right back to the hammock. Okay? And what did they do? What did they do? I'll give you one guess what they did. You already know what they did. Well, you sort of know what they did. Instead of getting on and trying to push each other off, no. They went over there and they started spinning the hammock around and round and round, upside down, flipping it. And I'm like, Dale, go get them. And he's like, what? He goes charging over there and he was not happy. Not happy at all. He was yelling at them. And we just told you, blah, 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 blah. Guess who walks up at that exact moment? Their mother. Yep. And he instantly starts taking the hammock apart. And he's, you know, tossing the poles and this and that and making a lot of noise and ruckus. And, you know, they're just standing there looking at him. Like, we told you. We told you. It is not a play toy, right? So, yeah, I don't know. My friend Sue, she's heard the story many times about how the kids love all of our spinny chairs, right? We have spinny chairs on the deck. We have a chair that spins in the living room, and they always want to just play in the chairs and spin and spin and spin. And she's like, did you put your spinny chairs away? I'm like, no, they are going to learn. The spinny chairs are not out on the deck currently. But, and they weren't inside long enough to spin in the one that's in the living room. But sometimes, no, I am not going to change my life. They're going to learn. They are going to learn one way or another. They're going to learn. They're going to stop doing their nonsense, right? So it might be a battle, but I can win. I can win the battle. So, and then I went away immediately. I was leaving. I was going with Devin to get my birthday present. So I don't know how it all turned out, but I'm assuming they didn't stay long and they went home. But I went to get my birthday present, which was a pedicure. Yay. Oh, it's been so long since I've had a pedicure. Now, I know there's lots of people out there that don't like pedicures. My daughter's one of them. She would never, ever have a pedicure. She would never let anybody do that. um, and there's parts of it. Sometimes it's a little, I don't know, there's some things I'm a little uncomfortable about. Sometimes there's a little ow, a little pain, a little, ooh, like, I mean, not to get too graphic or anything, but, working on a certain toe and trying to work on a toenail or something. Um, Sometimes it's like, ooh, that's a little tender. Okay, I feel that. But anyhow, got them done and they feel good. And I'm just thinking to myself, we go to the doctor, right? We go to the dentist. We take vitamins. We do things to make ourselves feel good and be healthy. We brush our teeth to make our, teeth nice and clean and not cavities. This is another thing that I'm like, this is good for a person. This is good for your body. It's not just some luxury that, is excessive. I'm thinking it's a health kind of thing because if you know, you know. If your feet are messed up and your feet hurt, it affects your whole being, your whole attitude, your activity levels, and I'm like, I need to just do this on a regular basis, just maintenance. Yeah, because cracks and dryness and calluses and all that stuff can make you miserable. So I'm thinking it's going into a regular routine. That's what I think. Some people go get their nails done every couple weeks or whatever. They like to have nice manicures. And I think I want a nice pedicure, maybe once a month. I don't know. If you're a pedicure person, do you do them regularly? Um, and if you do it regularly, how often is regular? I don't know. But I just, I enjoyed it so much. I enjoyed it so much, right? Oh, people at the retreat just know I got some pretty feet. Well, my feet are never pretty. I'm not gonna lie to you. My feet are a hot mess. And I always feel bad too. I sit down and I'm like, I'm sorry. I said I have terrible feet, and she goes, no problem. I'm like, okay. I'm certain they've seen it all. I'm probably seen much worse than mine, but it's still kind of like I feel like embarrassed. Ugh. Anyhow, that's what I did after the kids left, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And then I came home, I had to find Mr. Dipple, and of course, where is Dale? He's out back. That's when he was out there and he made that video, and he's out there playing with his grapevines. I'm like, oh man, here you are again, out in the grapevines. Out in the grapevines. Oh, started out the day, though, not yesterday, the day before, I think. He goes out to take care of the ducks, and we have a dead duck. She's just laying in the coop, and she's just dead. I'm like, that's the stuff I hate. I hate that. I mean, I hate it when I know a critter's gotten to them. That makes me mad because stay away from my animals. But when one just ups and dies and you have no reason, no explanation, I don't know, that's really the sad stuff. And it was one of the girls. There was a male and a female. They were both white, pure white. So he lost his girl. That was his girl, man. I don't know. That always makes me sad. Just makes me sad. And then Dale's just like, well, that's nature. I'm like, I know it's nature, but doesn't make me happy, right? We got one boy that's just being a jerk. He's the older group, and he's the last female. He's the last male in that group. So he's got himself 4 girls and him, and they're the older ones. And he's just being a jerk to the younger ones. He chases them. He wants their women. He's just being a jerk. Dale's about ready to get rid of him. And I'm just like, I don't really want to get rid of him. I mean, yeah, he's a jerk, but so the biggest problem is at night when I try to get them to come in. If I can get that group in first, the older ones, then the younger ones will come right in. But if the younger ones are trying to come in and that older group is around, he will chase them right off and they won't come in. They'll take off and they'll be way back in the woods and they'll go hide from him because he's just a jerk. So I try my best every night to get the older ones in first. And then I put them in one of the coops and I shut them in there. I'm like, there, now you're in, right? And the second I get them in, the younger ones will be right there. And they're like, they want to come in. And they'll be right around the corner, one way or the other. And once I get that group all secured, and that guy can't chase them, the young ones will come right on in. And I'm like, hi there, come on. And the young ones are really friendly. And I mean, you can't walk up to them and pet them or anything, but I can be out there in the pen. I can be putting food down for them and stuff, and they don't run away from me, They'll just hang out there with me, and I feed them and stuff. And I like the young group. That's why I was really sad that one of the younger ones is the one that died. But anyhow, it is what it is. It is life on the farm. I get it. But, I mean, we're dwindling. We are dwindling, you guys. So I think that takes us down to, what do we have? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 ducks. Oh, yeah. We used to have how many? A bunch. 13 ducks and 5 chickens. That's all we have. I don't know. I'll be sad when they're all gone. I like having them around. But, in a way, it will make life easier. We can go away. We don't have to worry about having somebody watch them and all that stuff. But, I will definitely miss them when they're all gone. Anyhow, well, it is what it is. Still have my dogs, thank goodness. I'll always probably have a dog, at least one dog. I might have to, sneak it in the house and just tell Dale we're having it, but yeah, I'm always gonna have a dog. And my girls are 13, so they're doing good though. They are doing good. Went to the vet, everything's good. So, I think I have to give them heartworm medicine today. I just thought of that. Thanks for thinking of that. Anyhow, well, anything else for me to ramble on about? I don't think so. Look, I'm getting somewhere. Right? These are the stripes on his pant leg. He's got blue stripes on his pant leg. Or maybe it's a gown. It's not pants. It's not pants. It's a gown. They wear a gown. Oh, okay. All right. I'm going to stop talking for a little while. I have someplace to go today at 1 o'clock. Pick up something for the retreat. Yay. And edit and upload this video at some point. Dale will be back from Taco Tuesday here before long. Who knows what he's going to have up his sleeve for the afternoon? No idea. He'll have something up his sleeve. I know that. But anyhow, thanks for hanging out with me for a little while, you guys. And I will talk to everybody soon. Don't forget to post your pictures in Diamond Moments and Crafts Facebook group for Craftably Craze. If you haven't gone to buy something or purchase something and get your name in the drawing for Craftably, you might want to do that. You got the rest of the month. It's running out, though. It's running out. So, alrighty. I will talk to everybody soon. Have a great week, everybody. And I'll see you in my live on Saturday. And, one last thing. Thank you to the people who are helping me. I talked about it in my live, how close I was to 7,500 subscribers. And I'm going to do a little giveaway at 7,500. And I've gotten several subscribers. I think we're 10 away or something like that from 7,500. So the plan is I'm going to do a small giveaway at 7,500, something nice. And then when I get to 8,000, I'm going to do a larger giveaway, something extra nice. So that's my goal. I have a goal. I have a plan. I'm trying to get there. And you guys can help. So thank you. Share, tell a friend, like, comment, all those fun things. And we'll get there. We will get there. Okay? All right. Thanks for listening. Thanks for your support. Love you guys. All right. Talk to you later.